Alright, hey guys, it's Markel. Welcome back to NR2003 for NASCAR racing, for the EWRL series where we had 25 cars. And what were you going to say, Mike, before I continue?
I just don't know.
It's the NASCAR one. So we have 125 laps here at California Speedway at Fontana. It's going to be a long-ass race. Point standings, Josh is leading it with like 11, or it's 13:37, I think. So Tristen and Ben are actually second place. They are. Let me add Josh's points up. Or actually, I have this all added up. Give me a second. Yeah, Josh is leading with 13:37. When Ben and Tristen both have 12:92, tied for second. But since Ben has 2 wins, he's gonna be ahead there. So 13:37 minus 12:92. They're 45 points back of Josh. As Troy, still last place in points, 98 points behind the next place. Last, 25th. As we're going to go into the next race here in Fontana for race 10. As let's see, will somebody get a 6th pole of the season for the one car? Landen maybe his third, and I don't remember who got the other one. I think the only 3 people have gotten poles. And God damn, this thing with giving David the pole. Well, David got the pole again. He's not gonna win probably, because I feel like that's how this game goes. But David starts first, Dan second, Cal third, Ben fourth, Tristen fifth, Landen sixth, Adam seventh, Luis eighth, Malenko ninth, Markel 10th, your top 10 starters. Then you got Devin 11th, Josh 12th, 13th Zach, 14th Larry, 15th Brandon, 16th Troy, 17th Elijah, 18th John, 19th is Nathan, and then your final 6 cars is Dustin, 14th, Cody 21st, 22nd is Randy, 23rd Jacob, Dylan starts 24th, and last place Emerson starts 25th here at Auto Club Speedway. Or California, as it was called back then. Because we have like 2 minutes till the commands. I'm gonna. There we go. We go to the 1 car. We go to TV1. There we go. I think it's the 6th pole. David's gonna get the most poles probably. Knowing this game. I might start starting it up twice now, so hopefully we start getting different pole sitters. But maybe not. We'll see. Even if you're fast in qualifying, doesn't mean you're fast in the race, so. As we're going to have 125 laps here at the Auto Club Speedway. Gonna be a long race. One long fucking race. But we'll see how it goes. First season we'll just do it by points. The second season we might add like a playoff thing. We may or may not. With only 25 cars, I don't know if I want to do a playoff thing. Probably be, if I do, it'd be like top 8 or something. As we're green here at Auto Club. I don't know what it's like on this track, but you can see as we're going like 4 or 5 wide already. Hopefully we don't have any wrecks. David does get out to the lead here, as we're going to go through the back of the pack, 3 wide everywhere, and Emerson last. We do have 4 wide right here with Adam, Tristen, Malenko, Dan. They're going to touch. Dan got turned. I think it's only Dan. Yep, only Dan there. As hopefully these guys don't come into the line. Oh, they're going to up here maybe. Maybe right here. Maybe not. We're gonna go to Dan though. Look at the replay. And let's go back. They were 4 wide. So probably gonna have this happen a lot. Knowing this game. So Dan, Tristen, Ed, and Malenko 4 wide. It's not really Malenko's fault. Dan, for some reason, or Tristen just got pushed up into him, and Dan spun, and he may or may not be out of this race, or he's just gonna be super slow. As it looks like we are having pit stops already. As we're gonna go and watch them. As Kyle was the leader at the line. Kyle still looking for his elusive first win after being beaten out. I think it was at Vegas by barely over Dan, I think it was. It was a close finish, but Kyle came up short after probably, I think, leading the most laps that day. We have two-time winners so far, Josh and Ben. Everybody else has 1 or none. As we watch Kyle, looks like he's actually going to take tires and came in first. Probably going to come out, he's coming out way behind everyone else. Yeah, he took tires. It looks like a lot of these guys maybe didn't. Adam comes out first here. Yeah, when we get back to the line, we'll go through the order of cars. Alright, what? Luis got damage. Probably checkups on NR because, you know, the game screwed up that way. And somehow David's the leader. I thought Adam came out first, but apparently he didn't. So, when we get to the line, we'll know the exact order. I don't think no one's out of the race, so that's good. Those are under caution here on lap 4. David, though, your leader. Adam second. Third is Malenko. Fourth, Devin. Fifth is Brandon. Sixth, Elijah. Seventh, Markel. Eighth, Tristen. Ninth, Nathan. 10th, Luis. With a little bit of damage, it looks like, possibly in that front end. 11th, Randy. 12th, Josh. 13th is Zach. 14th, Jacob. 15th, Larry. 16th is Troy. 17th, Ben. 18th, Landen. 19th, Emerson. 20th, John. Dustin is 21st. 22nd, Cody. 23rd, Dylan. 24th, Kyle. Dan with major damage. 25th. Still running, though. As I think we're going to have one more lap under caution here. Yep, because the lights are still on the car. Pace car. This is what I might have you start, like, editing. Or, like, it's like when we're under cautions like this and I have, like, nothing to talk about, I might have you, like, edit that out until they go back green or something.
Oh boy. It's too bad you don't have anything to have to me now, since, you know, Apex wants to
I'm
break
thinking
when
about it, but it's
comes
like,
out.
it takes so long for these videos to upload, it's like, yikes.
Oh, I know. Like 2 hours for you.
A good couple hours, man. It's just because of how long they are and how long YouTube takes to process them. It's ass.
It means something to do since I had to repair this since it kept
I was
getting
thinking,
stuck,
I'm gonna start buying racing games all probably just on the computer from now on. So like F1 next time it comes out, the new game, I'll buy it on PC. I'll do my career on there, and maybe I'll just send it to you. Like when stuff gets boring during the race, you just take that out and make it to where it's like a little more of the action packed, like when I'm passing people and stuff, and have you put that in the video and take some other stuff out. And hopefully start making better quality videos and thumbnails and that are in there.
And you don't have to wait as long for them to upload. Leave it to an update to come out. I've been waiting for it just to fucking break. It's upsetting. Spending most of the day waiting for it to work somehow. Still repairing, but it hasn't been stuck this time.
And it looks like we will be on green this time by, and Mike is still having Apex problems with the update.
Oh, it's 31% before it got stuck at like 20 something. I wouldn't move. Now it's.
At least it's moving.
Yeah, I guess my computer had to die because I forgot to charge it. Benefit of a laptop dies within 10 minutes or less.
So
It takes forever to charge.
So out of the couple laps we've had, Kyle's been the fastest. Then Brandon, Jacob, Emerson, and Randy. Cody, Nathan, Malenko, Devin, and Elijah at the top 10 fastest cars. That should be subject to change since everybody has a good car still except Dan. I wonder how slow Dan will be, but I'm getting ready to go green here as the pace car pulls off of 4 into the pit lane. And we are back green here at Auto Club Speedway, or California in this one. We'll go to see how slow some people are. It looks like Luis is fine. Yep, Dan is definitely slow. Feel bad for him. And Landen blew up, coming to the green flag. Rip him, so he's out of the race. Dan at least is going to finish last now. So we just hope for no more forward wide, as everybody else is a little more spread out now. It looks like we might have 4 wide down here again. No, we don't. We have 3 wide. Anything back here? No. David, though. We do have 4 wide going into... Ooh. Came close. Nathan came close to getting turned there. Same with Adam there. Adam and Nathan really close right here in the middle. David, though, keeping his lead. They touched. Are they going to be able to hold it? They will. They get out of that 4 wide situation. Malenko still thinking about making it 4 wide, but decided not to there. As David, you know, still leading here after his pole position is. We are going to have 4 wide back here again. Malenko and Markel with Devin. No wrecks again. They came close to wrecking again. As we go up here to the lead, where Tristan's diving down to the inside, trying to get his second win now. As we go back here, it doesn't look like we have any more 4 wide. Dan way out the pace. I think Luis and Kyle pitted for some reason. I have no clue why. Or something happened, maybe they almost wrecked. As we go back to the lead, where Tristen is still leading. Larry up there trying to get his second win. Possibly. As we go back here, there is some 4 wide again. Possibly. Yeah, Kyle and Luis, I think. Yeah, both are a lap down. I don't know what happened. I think they pit though. Because we almost had a wreck up here. Looks like. As David back to the race lead. There's a 4 wide right here in the middle with Dustin, Josh, Larry. And They're still hooked together, and there they go. There's Josh and Larry. Go back. Look at this. Josh and Larry just kept together. Couldn't get off of each other going into 3 and 4. And boom, right into the wall. Larry and Josh have major damage because of that. Then we'll go to Larry. Ooh, Kyle almost hit one. As we go to Larry, because he was on the outside of Josh, we're going to go on board with him. See how hard this hit was. They got hooked together, couldn't get off each other. Boom. Josh went in the air a little bit there, it looked like. And then Kyle right here. As we go back to whoever the race leader was at the Lion. Looks like it was David who got it. And it looks like they are going to put... Landen out though for that gearbox issue. For him. Not having a good day. He needed a good day for his points. Kyle, Luis, for some reason, both laps down. So far, that was our longest green flag run. And David's on the grass for some reason? Okay. Or a lot of them are. As it looks like Zach came out in the lead. And fastest laps as of right now, Dylan, Ben, Emerson, Dustin, and Larry. How does David keep getting the lead? Please explain, game. This game is broken. Whatever. Oh, your fastest laps there. Larry, who is damaged, along with Josh. But Josh is 6th. Damage there. Slowest lap, Dan. Probably won't get faster than that, sadly, today. Same with Landen, because he's out. And 9:27 might. But who knows. Somehow, David got the lead, which I really don't think he should have. Because I want to look at this. He did not come out of pit road first. That is some BS. And that's going by how they crossed the line. Yeah, look at that. Wait, did he? I mean, maybe he did. He did come out of pit road first. It just took a while to get up to speed. Whatever. I thought Zach came out first. But Zach second. Ben third. 4th is Tristen. 5th Elijah. 6th Dustin. 7th is Dylan. 8th Emerson. 9th John. 10th Devin. 11th Nathan. 12th Cody. 13th Randy. 14th Jacob. 15th Markel. 16th is Adam. 17th Brandon. 18th Troy. 19th Malenko. 20th Dan somehow. 21st Larry. 22nd Josh. And then you got the other two that are lapped down who probably have faster cars than those guys that are damaged. So. They're still under yellow here. By the way, Mike, you there? Mike, do you still have the same editing software?
I switched it the one that doesn't freeze every
Alright.
random like 10 minutes.
What is it that you have now?
Something around 9.
Hey, send that to me, or at least send me like what I should get. If I was to, like, you know, if I had to send it to you a certain way or not. I'll try sending you like the original video and then go from there, you know. As we are gonna have 2 lap cars on the inside line this time of Luis and Kyle, who somehow both had damage. I didn't go back and look, so that's my bad. They might have turned each other and went into the grass in their caution because of it, but they both went a lap down, which I think they both pit because they probably hit somebody under caution, you know, like rear-ending them. So, oh well. As these caution laps are about a minute 48 altogether, so it's, now we're getting close to half an hour, only like 15 laps in. Jesus Christ. Or sorry, 25 minutes in, not half an hour. Half an hour is like, you know, 7 minutes away. Do 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 do. Alright, we're going green here this time. Let's see what David can do and keep his dominance going this race after getting the pole again. Can he get his first win? He's had so many poles, not the speed to apparently get the win, but to get the poles only. Kyle and Luis do seem to have a little bit of speed, but not enough to get around David and get their lap back. Is they're going to go 3 wide as we watch David pull away here. Tristen gonna take second on the inside if he can get around Luis and Kyle. As we hope for no 4 wide situations back here. As Dan's probably gonna be really off the pace along with Larry and Josh. As they almost fucking turned each other again up here. As Emerson looks like he might go 4 wide back here with Devin and... Okay, they're good. David, though, getting out to a nice lead here. We're gonna wash towards the middle of the pack and hope to see nobody. Looks like Kyle's super slow, holding some people up here. Ben looks like he almost was gonna turn him there. Yeah, these 3 are definitely slow. Luis might have a little bit of speed, but not much to keep up for the lead, though, sadly. As we're going to watch Adam here. Looks like they were going to possibly go 4 wide around him, but they didn't. As we're going to go back to the race lead here. John, though, worked his way up to second. Trying to get around David here. As we had a slow checkup, it looks like, back here. Nothing happened. Looks like we're all good. Penske car is trying to team up on the 1 Ganassi car. See if they can get around him. Brandon diving down to the inside of the 2. Doesn't get there though. Will John be able to get around the 1? I would not want to be back in the pack. I'm gonna look at the fastest lap. Malenko seems to have the best draft already this race, as he is 5th, actually 3rd now. That's a gaggle of cars back here. Nobody on pit road. David still leading up here. John, though, right there on his bumper, trying to get to his inside. Has not been able to pull out, though. Malenko, though, looking for a second, maybe. John maybe peeking his nose under the 1 this time. Nope. Maybe we'll get some green flag pit stops here. Maybe not. We do have 4 wide on the backstretch. Looks like they will keep it clean, though. Oh, maybe not. They saved it. Emerson and Nathan just went into the wall because of it, but they saved it. That was close. I'm going to go check the lead again. David's still leading. We're going to go back to Emerson and Nathan and see what happened with them. Real quick. These two came really, really close. The 41 hits the 2 and takes both of them up. Emerson barely scrapes, or he does scrape the wall a lot. Nathan looks like he got worse damage on it. So we're going to go back live. We go back to the race lead. David's still in the lead. Ben, though, in the second. Tristen, though, still there, too. They're both going... Tristen going for a second one. Ben going for a third. Let's go back through the pack a little bit and see what happened with everyone. These two are racing, and then Dan by himself in the front stretch. Apparently Jacob's out of the race. He had a header. I did not see him pull on the pit road. So he must have had another problem too. I think that's 2 weeks in a row for him. 2 or 3. As Tristen, actually somebody to get underneath David for once, goes to the race lead here. Elijah also going to get underneath him. So we have a 15 car pack basically. Emerson by himself then. And something Nathan's on pit road. So Elijah takes the race lead here. With Dustin diving down to the inside of him. Elijah leads the lap. Malenko though pushing the 14 here. As we thought it was going to be a lot of drafting. We are going to have 4 wide back here. Oh shit. There it is. David and Adam. David packs the wall. Dominating this race so far. Just fucks it. And Emerson just fucks Adam. Jesus Christ. And we're going to go back to David and see what happened. As they were 4 wide, David just keeps getting pinched by everyone. Elijah, him just, kept hitting each other, and that put Adam and David there. And then let's go to Emerson, who was way behind this. Probably if he would have just slowed down, could have gotten rid of it, could have gotten through it. He's been making points up the last couple weeks, and he was slowing down, but you could see them. But I think he just ended his race. His own self being dumb. His AI being dumb. Looks like your race leader, though, the line was Devin. Looks like it was Devin. Out of this race is Emerson. Had some hard hits in this race. I don't know if Adam's out either. He may or may not be. Looks like David's out. Now we wait to see what happens with the 19. If he will or will not continue. With how bad he hit the wall. Looks like the 19 might be able to. Doesn't look like they're going to retire that car. I mean, he's not retired yet, but we'll go see who the race leader is. Definitely not one of these 3. I think it was the 88 again. Looks like it. Troy may actually be third. Remember last time I said that he ended up fucking that up at Martinsville? Is Ben having a problem now? He's down there on the bottom. Looks like Ben may have a problem now. The 19 is out due to accident. Are we going green? No. Alright, we're gonna see what Ben's doing. Was on the lead lap. Does he come in and get something? He does, he's pitting. So his car is fine. For some reason he decided to pit though. As we have 5 cars out of this race, David, Adam, Emerson, Jacob, and Landen. I think Emerson now is the first person to hit 5 retirements. Not having a good season. Randy's still the only person not to have retired in the 41 car yet. This, championship, but is not leading the points. Oh, hell no. Alright, let's see the fastest laps. Looks like the 88 Devin has the fastest car. Anyone out of the race that has? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so your leader, Devin. Second is Dustin. Third is Troy. Needs that point stay as last in points, and I need points back in the next position. Elijah fourth. Fifth is Markel. Sixth Randy. Seventh Dylan. Eighth Cody. Ninth Brandon. And 10th is Tristen. 11th is Zach. 12th Malenko. 13th John. 14th is somehow Josh. 16th Larry. 17th Dan. 18th. Oh wait, what? It's the 17th Ben. 18th Nathan. 19th Luis. Kyle is 20th, and then everybody else is out of this race. We only have really, I don't know, I would say 13 good cars left with no damage, or barely any damage, I should say. Yeah, 13 cars with really no damage. Remember, if you lead a lap, I think this game does give you the 5 bonus points. Alright, we're going green this time. Coming to lap 27 at 125, and we're 36 minutes into this. Lord almighty. As we're green here, Devin just gets a great start. As we watch the slower cars here in the front, these 3 lap cars, as we see what happens. As we're hoping no 4 wide. As these guys are really slow back here. Everybody from John up should be fine. I'm hoping to get some green flag laps in. But we have enough cars still to where we could get a 4 wide wreck. And we might get that up here. They cleared it up though. The leader though is Devin. Kyle's right behind him, but you know. Markel almost wrecked back there. As I go back to the front. Devin way out in the lead now. As I go back to the pack here. We hope no 4 wide back here. Everybody good. Kyle trying to get his lap back here. Following his teammate. As Zach though dies down to the inside of him, so he's gonna get the actual position now. Something back here happened? Doesn't look like it. Larry may or may not be able to keep up. He's trying. Looks like his car may be able to. I think they just had a stack up and they got around him. And he got back up. That's probably why. So we have 14 good cars? Yeah, so it's 14 good cars, and it looks like we might have a stack up here. That was close. As your new race leader is Zach at the moment. He took it this lap. As Malenko though dies down to the inside too. Ooh, Dustin. There's 4 wide right here. Underneath the 88. Ben right in the middle of it. Ben, Zach, and Devin are in it this time. Ben has some damage. Zach took the worst of it in this one. As we're gonna see what happened here. I think Brandon comes up, pushes Ben right into Devin, and these two just take out the 18 with them. And Zach just, you know, his rear end hits the wall. He's gonna be super slow now probably. As we're gonna go on board with Ben in the 17 here. See what happened with him. And we'll go on board with the 88 too. And we'll go back on board with Zach at the end. As I go back to Devin now, who was also in this, he might be okay. He definitely hit the wall. His right side might be a lot of damage. Boom. And then we'll go right to Zach. Let's see how bad this looks from this angle. Malenko, your race leader, I think. Definitely got the worst of that one. Is your race leader to the line? Was. Looks like it was Malenko. Doesn't look like any of those 3 were out of the race, so that's good for them. Kyle, Luis, and Nathan all trying to get in the lead lap still. As we watch Malenko's pit stop here. Devin does have major right side damage. He's probably going to stay there and fix it up. Malenko comes out. Looks like he's going to come out first, and he does. Markel second, Dustin third it looks to be. As we are under caution again. Jesus Christ. Surprisingly, no flips yet. That's a surprise. I'm surprised the 18's not out. For how badly he hit the wall. Malenko having a problem or something? Why is he not in line? No, he's fine. No man. Nobody else out of the race yet, but we only are probably gonna have. When we go through, to the line this time. Oops. We'll see where everybody is position-wise. I know at least the top 10 cars are all fine damage-wise. Oh, wait, maybe not. Larry is 9th. So Malenko's first. Markel second. Third is Dustin. Fourth, Brandon. Cody's 5th. 6th is Randy. 7th, Dylan. 8th, John. 9th, Larry, who does have damage. 10th is Troy. 11th, Elijah. Pretty sure Tristen has no damage, and he's back there. Dan, 12th with major damage. We know he's slow. Tristen doesn't have damage in 13th. Josh, 14th, does have damage. Ben does have damage in 15th. 16th, Devin has damage. 17th, Zach has damage. And these three do have damage. As we go back to the race lead for Malenko. I hope we're going green next time. Oh, yep, caution lights are off. We're going green this time, bye. So we wait for the lap cars to catch up to the inside lane now. We have 3 of them. 9:27.2. Oops. Nobody else out of the race yet. But, hey, Mike, when I do send you this throughout this stuff, like when they're under yellow, other than like when I review the wreck on the replay, keep that in it. But when they are like, when I'm just sitting here waiting for them to go back to green, just when they go, like just before they go back to green, cut up to that point, I guess. Or just send it to me and I'll send it back to you if I feel like it's okay or not. Alrighty, Mike. Alright, we're going back green here this time. Here, coming a lap to 37. I think it's been, what, the 4th or 5th caution here? We're back green. Malenko doesn't get to the best start. Kyle might actually be able to get a lap back here if we have another wreck. But it looks like Malenko will get out to the front. Maybe not. Kyle's still there underneath him. As we look in the back, everybody else is definitely slower. So we're going to have about a pack from 11th or 12th. Sorry if we have another wreck because of 4 wide. It's going to be ass. Malenko, though, your race leader. Markel goes down to the inside for the race lead here. They are going 4 wide with lap cars. It looks like they're all good now. Troy, though, looks like he's up in the top 5. Kyle's still trying to get his lap back. Did we just have a wreck? Or is that just like, I thought I heard something. Just a lot of double file right now. Devin might be okay if he can get back up to the main pack. As Malenko went back to the race lead here. Oop. There we go. Tristen and Elijah, I think, are looking for their second win. Does Elijah have one? I don't remember. I'm gonna bring up my stats while this is going. Or the wins. No, Elijah doesn't have one, my bad. Randy, Dustin, Dan, Larry, Tristen, Josh, and Ben all do. And Markel has hiccups. Woo. So right now, top 5 all do not have a win. Troy back there in 5th trying to get up here and get his first. Who desperately probably needs it at this moment when he's last in points. As Malenko though is holding the race lead like David was for the whole race until he got wrecked and is now out of the race because of it. As I think we have up till 12th place up here. Devin looks like he's fine. His car up to speed. She'll be happy with that. Malenko getting challenged by Brandon here for the race lead. Coming to the line. Brandon would have had it there. By not much. As Dustin though all the way down to the inside here for the race lead. I think that 2 car though is a lap down. Yeah, he is. Still trying to get that back. We don't need any 4 wide, but they are squeezing each other on the top lane. Randy, the only one not to have a DNF this year. And that 41 car. Dylan making it 4 wide. We do not need that. That was close. We might have 4 wide down here. Going into 3 and 4, it looks like we will. 41-40. This ain't gonna be good in the 4. They keep it clean though. They survive. As I think Markel has taken the race lead here. He has. Kyle still trying to get his lap back on the inside lane. They're going to go 4 wide again. Right here with Tristen. They keep it clean again, but man, they are getting close to having another wreck. As Devin takes the lead, who did wreck a little bit ago. Back to the race lead here, going into 4. Or 3 and 4. John, though, takes the race lead. I don't think Devin got to lead that lap. He did not. Looking to see if we have 4 wide back here. We do not. We had a big checkup, though, which gives Cody the lead now. And hopefully we get to start seeing pit stops if we can keep it green long enough, which we might have had 4 wide here again. Malenko and John came close to wrecking there. They kept it straight though. These guys need to stop being so aggressive, but I don't think they give a fuck. There's, Nathan somehow going to the inside. He's trying to get a lap back. He's hoping for a caution now. Randy, though, the only one not to DNF, takes the race lead here. Troy last some points right behind him. Also into second place. Also now looking for the race lead in 3 and 4. Nobody else has DNF'd yet. We're going to be catching up to Dan soon, I think, to lap him. Troy, though, your race leader, is going to lead the lap here today. 5 bonus points to his name. As it looks like we are going to have 4 wide again back here. No, we do not. We're all good. Tristen was your race leader there. But Markel now back to the race lead on the bottom. So let's see how far Dan is in front of the pack. He's in 3 and 4. As they're just now entering 3 and 4. Are some people pitting? Or is like Markel just getting to a huge lead here? It looks like he's just getting to a huge lead. Troy fell back from 1st to 10th that lap. So I have 4 wide right here again. Elijah. I think the 2 just got fucked. The 2 and the 27. I don't think that brought out a caution, but we're going to look at it. Yeah, they just got 4 wide again. The 4 pushes them up into the wall, and they just hit the wall there. Markel, though, is the race leader. As they have 11 now in the front pack. As 2 lap cars got taken out from whatever happened there. As we go back to the front of this pack. Markel leading with Troy and Brandon right behind him. Brandon going to the inside for the race as we're going around. Dan here putting him 3 wide. Oh shit. Let's see what happens with the rest of the pack going around Dan. We just hope a wreck doesn't happen. Malenko gonna get held up. Malenko going to the inside of him. They all get around him pretty quickly. Except Dustin, who's getting held up by it. Dustin needs to get to the inside of... There it goes. Gonna have some pit stops here. Hey, who's gonna stay out the longest? Troy. Looks like he's the first one to stay out the longest this time. Seems like he's starting to maybe learn. Probably not. But it looks like he might be learning what the strategy's been almost every week. Stay out the longest, and you'll be good. So we have the first green flag pit stops of the day here on lap 51. Is anybody else going to stay out after Troy? If Troy pits here. Looks like Troy is pitting. Troy, John, Cody, Devin, Dustin, Malenko. Looks like everybody pit this time. So we're going to watch Troy, see where he comes out in comparison to Brandon, Tristen, and Markel. So what does Troy decide to take here? Nobody else has pit yet. Or nobody else has retired yet, sorry. Troy coming out of pit road here. Does get out in front of these 2. I think Troy came off the pit road first. John and Cody side by side off the pit road. I don't know how that's going to go. Cody gets out in front of him. It looks like Brandon's going to be the race leader with Tristen, Dylan. Tristen, Dylan, Troy possibly sliding into 4th after Dylan. Cody 5th. I think Markel is the one that lost positions there. Brandon, though, your new race leader. With Tristen going underneath him here for the race lead, going into one. I'm hoping this is a green flag race to the end now. Let's see who the main contenders seem like they will be right now. I think it's the 40, 44, 20, and 11 this race. 40, Tristen already has the win, going for number 2, as the rest of these 3 behind him are going for their first. Troy trying to get out of last of points as they're going around Zach here, who is a lap car. Troy, though, goes down to the inside of Zach, his teammate. Same with Dylan, who gets held up. Both teammates get held up by their own teammate there. Brandon, though, drives down to the inside of Tristen here for the race lead, going into 1 and 2. Coming out of 2, Brandon has the race lead with Troy and Dylan catching back up with Cody in 5th. Looks like it is a top 5 race. Elijah in the 4 might be there. As Troy, though, takes the race lead here coming off of 4. Dylan might dive down to the inside, though, here, too. He is closing up, but he doesn't do it. Helps his teammate to the race lead. Because you have a 5-car race with the race lead here. Elijah, Markel, Randy, John, and Dustin. Or actually, Elijah, Markel, Randy, and John are the next group of 4. Dustin, I know, has no damage, and then Malenko has no damage for sure, and I'm pretty sure Devin doesn't now, after they fixed his damage. So, it should be the top 12 fighting for the win if those guys can catch back up to the race lead. As we are going to catch up to some other people to left them, the 1795 and double. Troy, though, keeps the race lead here. Markel and them have caught back up already. So it looks like we might have the top 9 here for the race win. Troy, though, seems to have a fast car. Brandon dives onto the inside of Cody here off of 4, coming to the line, trying to get the P2. It does get the P2, but not before the line. Yep, we have the top 9 here, as Malenko in 10th is losing time with the 1488's help. They're not catching up to the main pack. Malenko had a horrible pit stop, I think. Troy, though, having a great lead here. He needs these points. John, though, looking to the inside of Dylan for a second now. Troy blocks the bottom. Sorry. Backs. Whatever I said. 6.1. Where are they going to be this time for Malenko? 6.5 with Dustin in 10th now, so it's not helping their cause at all. As we should be catching up to like Dan and them soon. Yep. Here comes Ben, Josh, and Larry. When they catch up to them, what will happen? As John, though, takes the race lead here coming off of 4. As it is a pack race with 9 cars. John, Troy, Dylan, Markel, Elijah, Randy, Cody, and Brandon all don't have wins. The only one that does up here is Tristen. All going for their first win. Tristen going for number 2. Which I think we will have a new winner today. It'd be just better than having another 2-time winner. John still, holds on to the race lead as Markel, though, dives down to the inside of him for the race lead here into 1. Markel takes the race lead. As we are catching up to these guys who are in 3 and 4 now. Should be catching up to them in probably the next lap or two. Cody, though, looking to the inside of Markel for the race lead. Doesn't get there, though. Tristen, though, on the inside, making it work as Markel moves to the bottom of the block. Cody, though, dives down to the inside of Markel, goes for the race lead. Gets there. Tristen, though, makes it 3 wide on the bottom for the race lead. As we are catching up to that slow pack of cars. Who's going to get fucked out of this? Troy, though, to the bottom for the race lead here off of 4. And he's going to hold on to it. Randy, though, goes to the inside and to one of Dylan for P2. Might get to Troy, doesn't get there, though. Malenko them have not caught up or anything. They've lost a little bit more. 6.7 back. Troy, though, there's Ben and Josh right in front of them. How are they going to navigate the left traffic? Troy needs to go to the inside. Doesn't get there. Randy just blocks him as they're just going to block Troy and Randy. Larry there too. They're going to go 4 wide here. Troy doesn't wreck. Everybody getting around the lap car is okay. Randy takes the race lead though because of it. Everybody gets around the lap cars. As we caught up to Dan too. That's gonna hold up Troy. Troy needs to get out of it. He's in a 4-car lap car sandwich. He might lose the lead pack because of this. Larry might be able to keep up with the lead pack. Troy needs to just get around Ben now. As Elijah is your race leader from what it says in the leaderboard. So hopefully Troy keeps up with the front pack or it's going to be an 8-car pack now. Well, Larry is here now too, somehow keeping up as John is your race leader. Troy does keep up though. Looks like Larry and Josh might be able to keep up too, even though they're laps down. Or a lap down, I should say. Dan is the first one 2 laps down. It looks like they're not going to be able to keep up. These two might be able to, but they're not there. Tristen will. He has no damage. That's a 9-car pack, sorry. As Elijah, though, takes the race lead again. Troy, though, diving down to the inside of him, going into 3 and 4. Will this be another 2-hour race? With a bunch of the cautions in the beginning. We've had green now since lap 51, I think. Or is that when pit stops were? Never mind, that's when pit stops were. I don't remember the last caution lap. Devin, though, in the 88, still has the fastest lap, even though he is way in the back now. With the 3 cars back there of them. I think we have pit stops going. It looks like Markel was pitting there. I'm going to watch Troy. See whoever else pits after. It looks like 5 of them stayed out. Troy, John, Tristan, Randy, Cody. Troy looks to be staying out. Maybe not. Randy does. Randy is staying out one more lap. You're the only person not to DNF the whole season. We're going to watch him now, see where he comes out in comparison to everyone. Or is he just trying to stretch his field the longest that he possibly can? Guess he's going to be coming in on lap 69 as it crosses over to lap 70 probably for him. Because Larry pits right behind him too. As we watch to see where Randy comes out in comparison to those top 8. Alright, and he's away. Did Larry come out in front of him? Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind. Oh, that was just Dan coming up pit road. Alright, here comes Randy off pit road. Should have a clean exit too. I think here they come. Randy comes off. Troy, Cody, John. All gonna get around Randy here. So Troy, race leader. Cody second. John third. Randy looks to be fourth. That looks to be the top pack though of cars. As we'll go through the field here when they get past the line. Yeah, about 4 of them. I don't know if Randy's gonna have the draft, but he might. Cody second, John third, Randy fourth, fifth, Elijah sixth, Brandon seventh, Dylan eighth, Tristen, Markel fell off in the 9th. And then you had the pack of 3 back here. We're probably gonna catch Markel. And hopefully can catch back up to the pack with 4 cars then instead. As they go around Bend now. And it looks like it might be a pack of 6. Or 8. Sorry. John, though, takes the race lead here. Him and Troy are at the bottom of the points table. Let's go look at the points real quick. John's 19th points. Troy is 25th and last in points. They both need a good day. Cody 17th. He also needs a good day. So John takes the race lead here. As we have the top 4 cars still. And then the next 4 car pack. And then we're probably going to have another 4 car pack with the 88. The 88, 14, 12, and Markel soon when they catch up to him. So it'll be 3 4 car packs and possibly an 8 car pack because it looks like they are catching. 1.9, we'll see this time by. As for the points lead, Josh is still in it, but he is. Where is he? 13th. So we'll see how that goes for him. As Tristen, also second place in points, tied with Ben. still in it in 5th. He's probably going to take the points lead. Is Ben, who is 15th right there with Josh. As we're coming to lap 75 here of 125. As we're, 3/5 of the race done so far. John's still your race leader. And it looks like that second group is catching up. And from the last race at Martinsville, your biggest points mover was Emerson. As we're going to take a little break from commentary of the race. Emerson was the biggest mover with 9 positions up in the points, up to 9th in points. Your biggest loser, let's see, looks like it was Dan -4 down to 16th in points. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was Luis down to 21st. And then, Troy hasn't moved at all the whole season, down in 25th. Staying the same. But he is 3rd this race. Hopefully he can gain some points on 24th and not be last in points anymore. Or just on some people in general. Yep, the other pack has caught up. We're going to have an 8-car pack race now. Till the end of this thing. John's still leading. Troy, though, going to the inside in 3 and 4. Cody, though, fell back to the other pack as these 3 keeping great and, decent distance to them. As we do have 8 cars now up here. Troy to the race lead by 0.01 that lap. Tristen, the only winner up in this pack, trying to get a second one. Pretty sure I have that right. Sorry, Randy in the 41 also has a win. So 2 guys are going for a win, a second win here. The 41 and the 40. As Elijah, Troy, Brandon, John, Dylan, and Cody are all going for that first. Tristen, though, takes the race lead here. Lord Almighty. Tristen, though, to the race lead with Cody down on the inside. It looks like Markel did fall back to the other group. As they now have 4 cars, as the front pack is caught up to Dan. And I think Ben, maybe? And I know we caught up to Dan here. And Nathan. Looks like the 4 of Elijah and 44 of Brandon are getting held up pretty bad. As Cody, though, takes the race lead here on the bottom because of this. John, though, on the bottom for the race lead. Troy, though, to the bottom now, back, trying to get to the race lead. Will he get there at the line? No, John would still lead that lap. Troy trying to hold on to the race lead here. Looks like he's going to. As he got it. So looks like he probably, maybe will lead this lap. I assume we're going to have 2 to 3 more pit stops in this race. We'll see. As Brandon, though, takes the race lead. Elijah down on the inside here. Brandon gets really close to Tristen there. As Elijah takes the race lead. Dylan, though, might be going for the race lead here, too. On the bottom of him. Is the 4 going to get back to in front of him? Doesn't look like Dylan's going to take the race lead into the 1. As did the 2 pit or something, or is he always up here? Because I don't remember him being up here. I know the 2 has damage, so he's usually been slow. And Nathan. Cody, though, down to the inside for the race lead here, going into 3 and 4. Some people are pitting, I think. Yeah, the 4 and 44 are pit. As we watch everybody else that stays out. Cody, though, to the race lead here. And more pit stops here. Where's Randy? There he is. We're going to follow Randy again through his pit stops as he is the last one that looks like he's going to be pitting again. This might pull out to be a winning race strategy for him. I think we're going to have 2 or 1 more pit stop after this pit stop. And Randy's coming in to pit this time. Or will he come out in comparison? Looks like Malenko might have stayed out a decently longer. As we watch Randy pit, is he going to take any tires? Takes left sides right now. Does he take right sides? No. Randy coming out of the pits. Or will he come out in comparison? He's on the grass. Cody, Troy, Dylan. Looks like they're going to get around him. As it looks like your race lead right now is Cody, Troy, and Dylan. 3 non-winners. Chevy and 2 Toyotas. As we're catching up to Ben here, who is slow. Looks like John lost the pack. Same with Randy. So the only race winner up here now is Tristen. As they're going to go 3 wide for the race lead here. It's Dylan. Looks like he's going to get the race lead. So that pack in the back. Oh, Markel has lost a shit more time. Like 4 more seconds from 10th. Jesus. Looks like we have a 6-car pack for the race win. Cody down to the inside for the race lead here. Two Chevys, a Ford, and 3 Toyotas. One previous winner who's taking the race lead right now, Tristen. And then the rest all have to get the first win still. Or looking for their first win. Tristen though goes down to the inside here for the race lead. Tied with Brandon at the line. As Troy looks like he's going to dive down to the inside now. Though Tristen keeps the lead there. It seems like Tristen and Troy are pulling away a bit from these guys. Troy though takes the race lead here. As you know, I'm eating stuff. Randy all by himself in 7th. Cody to the inside here in the 1 and 2. Dylan also diving down to the inside for the race lead. Brandon now down to the inside for the race lead. Tristen making it 3 wide. As we're on lap 95 or 125 here. We might actually finish before 2 hours this time. Because we've been green for a while. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a 3-car pack. Somehow the 42 and 88 lost it. It's gonna be a 4-car pack if they get the 41 now. So Troy though, taking the race lead here. It sounds like we're coming up to some lap cars soon. There it is. It's Zach. No one else has been out of the race yet. Troy gets stuck behind his teammate. Zach blocks him too. So we're going 4 wide here. We're all good. Though Tristen that puts him back to the race lead. There's Elijah though is diving down to the inside here in 3 and 4. Brandon though all the way to the bottom for the race lead. Who would have led at the line? Elijah. Oh, Dylan's on the bottom right now. Brandon though takes the race lead. As this time by will be coming to lap, 25 to go, I should say. I think we only have 1 pit stop left. As we're lapping Dan and Josh here again. Brandon gets through it cleanly. Troy gets held up again. Looks like Brandon's pitting. These 4 stayed out. So there might be one more pit stop after this, I don't know. Troy though to the race lead again. These 3 are staying out. Cody though, the race leader. And these 3 are all pitting. Cause I think the last one to pit is going to be Randy, and then pit the same lap as these 3. I'm gonna watch Cody and see where he comes out. What's he gonna take? Right side tires. Gets a full fuel, I think. Will this take them to the end, or are they going to have one last pit stop? Cody on the grass, though. Tristen trying to get around him. That puts Dylan to the race lead. Dylan all by himself out to the race lead right now. Dylan's got a 1.3 second lead, but they're definitely closing in quick. As it is still a 6-car pack. Nobody lost it this time. Brandon to the race lead here. So we had 20 laps to go. Will they make it 20 laps on fuel? Or will they have one more pit stop? Though Tristen taking the race lead. Troy following him on the bottom. I think those 3 cars though there in the back are catching up at 9 seconds back. Troy to the race lead. Malenko, Randy, and Dustin trying to, draft together to get back up to the front. As they're catching up to lap traffic here. Troy would have won the race by 0.01 there. As they go to the inside of Larry here. And Luis. Ooh, Larry tried to block Troy. Luis coming off of 2. Troy's going to lap him again. Brandon tried to get to the inside there for the race lead. Tristen got held up the most there, it looked like. And he definitely did. Brandon though to the inside of Troy here for the race lead. Was here might lap to 88 or in the 42 this race, because they're all by themselves. As we caught up to Kyle too here. Brandon though still your race leader. Those 3 are definitely not catching up though in 7th, 8th, and 9th. Your battle for the top 10 though looks like it is Josh John for now. 42 trying to catch up to him, but he has no draft help. As Kyle seems to be able to keep up with the pack now. As we are catching up to Ben now here too. Brandon keeping the lead. Going to the inside of Ben. Troy looking to the inside of Tristen maybe. Elijah and Dylan getting held up majorly. Troy, though, takes the race lead coming off a 4. Markel looks like he might be catching up to John, though, for that top 10. Nobody's really changed fastest laps. Troy, though, keeping a good lead here. Leading a lot of laps today. We're about to hit an hour and 40 minutes into this race. We're almost 10 to go here. Dylan right behind Troy. Is he going to make a move? It does. He's going to make a move into 1 here. Troy is going to take, or not Troy, Dylan's going to take the race lead here on Troy. Brandon, though, going to make it 3 wide for the race lead. Doesn't look like he's going to get there, though. He had no momentum. Luis and Kyle somehow still up in this pack, screwing everything up for the race leaders. As we are catching up to 88 of Devin, who's all by himself. As Brandon, though, to the race lead. Troy, though, diving down to the inside of Brandon here. Troy back to the race lead with 10 to go. Will they hit the pit? Kyle, not in the battle for this, is going underneath Troy here. Cody, though, now to the race lead with Elijah pushing him. You got 3 lap cars in the mix. The 27, 9, and 88 now. And they might catch up to the 42 also. And maybe the 22. Depends on how fast they go here in these last 10 laps. Pit stops, though. Elijah is pitting. We're going to watch and see whoever stays out the longest. Dylan, though, to the race lead. Dylan pitting. Cody is staying out. Same with Tristen and Troy. Cody, Tristan, Troy stayed out, and then the retarded lap cars with them too. Elijah right there, just coming out in front of Cody. These guys might be pitting. I think Troy is. Troy and Tristen are pitting. Cody decides to stay out another lap. As I watch to see what Cody does, as it's going to become, 5 to go this next time by. A lot of these guys just came off of pit road. What is Cody going to do? As Elijah right here is trying to get underneath him to pit, or to get, back in the lead lap. Cody, though, on the pit road here. Last one to pit, I'm pretty sure. Troy looks like he came out with Tristen. We'll see where they cycle, though. Looks like just gas for Cody. The 41 just pits. Cody coming off a pit road here. Alright, here comes Cody. Where is it going to be in comparison? He's going to hit the grass. I think Tristen just went by. With Elijah. Looks like it's going to be Tristen. Will anybody be able to catch him? As he is by himself. Coming to the line this time. 121 and 125. Tristen is your race leader. Elijah. 0.65 back. Back to Troy in third. Brandon fourth. Everybody's about a second away from each other. Elijah, though, is actually here on Cody. Or on Tristen, sorry. So I think it's going to be down to be these two. Maybe Troy. Troy's right there. You can see him in the background. As we watch Tristen and Elijah race each other for this race win here, coming to lap 122, 125. Troy is there, 1.08 back. I think he's got the draft. Brandon might have his draft. Though Elijah takes the race lead. Zach, though, right there in front of them. Tristen, though, side by side with Elijah. He's going to take the race lead here. Troy trying to catch up. He's got Brandon with him. Tristen takes the race lead here. Or keeps it. And Troy is there. Elijah, though, back to the inside here. Troy 0.8 back. Will he be able to get there in time? Troy is there. So coming to lap 124. Troy coming into the picture here. Off of 4. Troy has a big run going to the inside as Elijah leads up 124. 2 to go. Troy dives down to the inside here into 1. Tristen's gotta like his position being in the back. Same with Elijah, but where's Brandon? Brandon is there too. Troy, though, your race leader. Tristen coming off of 4. Onto the final lap here. Tristen's your race leader coming to the final lap. Elijah, though, diving down to the inside here with the 2 car in the way. That's going to hold Troy up, I'm pretty sure. As Elijah, though, into the inside here. Shit. Brandon, though, is there too. Will he make it 3 wide? Will Brandon get the chance, or is Elijah gonna get his first win of the year? Brandon's not gonna get to his inside. It looks like Elijah's gonna get his first win here at Auto Club. Brandon second. Looks like Tristen third. Troy gets his first top 5, I'm pretty sure, in 4th. Dylan 5th. Cody 6th. 7th looks to be Malenko. 8th, Randy. 9th, Dustin. 10th looks to be John. Markel just lost out on it in 11th. 12th was Devin. 13th, Cal. 14th, Luis. 15th, Larry. 16th, Nathan. 17th, Joshua. 18th, Ben. 18th, Ben. 19th, Zach. 20th, Dan. 21st, your pole sitter, David. 22nd, Adam. 23rd, Emerson. 24th, Jacob. And last but not least, Landen with the gearbox issue. As the next race, we'll be going to Richmond. As let me see where Josh is in points. I think Tristen is the actual new race points leader or whatever the fuck. As we add Josh's points. He has 1449. So he is second behind Tristen. He's 13 points behind Tristen. Randy's third. Ben's fourth. And then, you know, as you go down, it is all the same. Emerson was 9th. Drops to 13th. So his bad finish. Troy does gain points on David, who's now down to 23rd. His first top 5. All the pole sitters are down here. I don't think anybody up here has a pole except Tristen. As for laps led, looks like Cody maybe had the most with 188. Nope, Ben with 193. Still. Oh well. He's having a good season, but it's like accidentally fucked up the name still. But to only be 299 points behind Troy still, that's... If he passes anybody, that means they're just, like, their AI is just absolute ass, and I feel bad. We'll see you next time for Richmond. Because we got, I think, some good exciting races. Yep, we have the 600 coming up, so that'll be 200 laps. I know that's Pocono. I think that's a Michigan right before it. And then we have, I think that is Sonoma coming up soon too. So we have some good races coming up. See you guys next time. Peace out.